Hello everyone, James T. Clement coming to you with another one of my reaction and review episodes for this little show that I do. So, much like other people that do reactions and reviews, I do just that. I look at a movie, I might give it a little bit of a review, I might give it a reaction as I go through it. But the catch is, I only do independent films. So filmmakers that work outside the Hollywood system, that's who I want to see. I'm interested in their work, not mainstream Hollywood. Real quick, I apologize that I haven't had a new episode out in a few weeks. I have been very busy with SCP Breach, which is the new film that we are working on as a follow-up to our first foray into the SCP Foundation called scpketer. So this is going to be part 2, and we are trying to get it going now. So look in the bottom in the description for a link to the crowdfunder if you think you might be interested. It's going to be the story of basically a SCP-106 containment breach at an SCP site, and the chaos that ensues happens roughly 24 to 48 hours after the events of Keter, and it does involve our characters that survived Keter. So give Keter a look. There'll be a link in this video somewhere to it, so give it a look, and we'll go from there. Now, the movie that we're going to be looking at today is called Insecurity. It is by a channel called JesterBell, and the director is Theresa. This young lady has a pop culture YouTube channel that she does here on YouTube, but she's also a filmmaker, and she's got a few film works on there. So if you go to her channel and check it out and give her a subscribe, which you should totally do, you're going to see a lot of pop culture commentary that she does. That's right now her main thing. But if you scroll down, you will see this movie along with a handful of others that she has been working on. Joining me today for Insecurity is going to be Corvette. What's going on, man? What you got to say for yourself, huh? Corvette's going to be working the mouse for us, so we're going to put him right there, and we are going to go ahead and get into Insecurity. Let's make sure everything's still rolling, sound is good, audio is good, video is good. Okay, let's check it out. Insecurity. Okay, so I'm assuming based just on that we're talking about a girl who's an actor of some kind, and she's got an audition maybe. I think what we're going to be dealing with here is something with a mental breakdown, if I'm understanding where we're going here already. Some kind of, well, insecurity. You know, the devil on your left shoulder telling you you can't do it kind of thing.
Why can't you just leave? You haven't done what I've asked.
Sorry, the Corvette ran off and now he's barking at a cat. So we got a lot of extreme close-ups. That's nice. I like that. You don't really see a lot of that, so that's really good use. I don't know if she has someone that does her music for her, or if this is something that she was able to download and just use, some kind of royalty-free thing. I really don't know. Much like most of the people that I look at their work on this channel, I've actually not really had too many personal interactions with Theresa, so I'm not really sure exactly how she goes about it, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to look at this. She's got some fantastic use of depth of field. And everything's really bright and evenly lit. That's fine too, because she's going for a very specific feel with that film. In my case, I go with contrasty stuff. That's just the kind of work I do. But this is not that type of movie. This is a whole different deal. Kind of Hallmark Channel-esque. And she's talked herself out of it now. I can appreciate what the message that she's trying to give here. I think ultimately is going to be, look, just whatever it takes. Keep finding a way forward. That's a good message. Very good message. And she definitely has this devil on her left shoulder following her around, though.
Go on. Do it right. Do it exactly the way I want, and I'll be happy.
Mess it up. Mess it up, Theresa. Okay, so I think that the idea here is we're definitely dealing with someone who has some mental issues that they're fighting. I will say, generally speaking, the depth of field use here in this film is really, really well done. Sound is good. I've been able to hear everything that's been said so far.
What was
No
that
problem.
for? You know I hate you. No, that's funny. That's really funny. Oh, why don't you just get rid of me then?
I want to. I don't want you to live here anymore. You make it so I can't do anything. If I started paying rent,
We've gone a
would that
little
make
bit
it
more
better?
dramatic with our lighting here, so that may be a switch in gear here.
Fine. You want to get rid of me? Get rid of me. Get rid of me.
I don't know Theresa personally, so, you know, you always do wonder when you see stuff like this, is it deeply personal to them? You know, is this something that they struggle with, you know? Hang on, let me turn this phone sound off here. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Apologize if I'm a little quaky right now. It's been a few weeks since I've done an episode, so I'm kind of a little bit rusty already. I was just starting the show, so I've not really established how I want to do it just yet, so. I love the depth of field that she's got going on here, Theresa. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Your colors are good. Everything, I mean, it's just, it's nice to look at. It's well put together, technically speaking. The devil on the left shoulder is trying to chase her down here, obviously, and she's on her way somewhere, hopefully to that audition. This is really well done.
What are you doing here?
You know, you can kind of feel what she's trying to go for
nothing.
there.
I was just going for a walk. Oh, nice to see you.
Oh, actually,
It's good that I ran into you. I had a question. Oh, what is it?
Look, I know that I don't have
Theresa,
an
did you
agent
just
or anything, and
Peek over at the camera real
haven't
quick
done
there
a
in that
lot
last
of
shot.
acting or anything.
I think you might
but
have.
I was wondering if you might you might actually allow me to audition for that movie that's going to be shot sometime.
You really want me to give you your big chance?
Okay, so she looks like she's mentally been
No.
able to mostly block out
No.
the devil on her left shoulder
I'm
here.
not right for that. That wouldn't be a good
Oh.
idea.
Come on.
I shouldn't have.
Come on.
Oh, no one. I'm sorry. Well, I might be able to give you a chance at that audition if you really want it. You might have potential.
No, that's okay.
Never mind. I changed my mind. Well, all right then. I'll talk to you later.
Boo. She let the devil on her left shoulder beat her up there, I think.
Good. Right choice. Now, let's go home. I have some things I want to tell you.
I don't want to hear you anymore.
Oh, but you just did. And you will again and again. See, I'm not your friend, Emma. I'm a part of you. That voice in your head that you can't stop hearing and that you'll always
Sure are.
listen to eventually. You know what?
This
you have
isn't the
to do.
conscious, though. This is... The conscious is the angel on the right
Please
shoulder.
me?
This is the devil on the left shoulder
But-
here.
Nothing will ever please you. That's right. Now, as for those things I wanted to tell you, you are stupid. Seriously stupid. The way you
come
walked
on
up to
now.
that woman with the ums and the stutterings, do you understand how much you embarrassed yourself? If you can't even talk to a person in public, then how can you possibly expect to perform in...
Okay, she's fighting here. Theresa, I like how you've kind of strung this together. I follow it. This isn't typically the kind of movie that I really get into, you know. I'm not really into, you know, these types of movies. But as it is and as it goes, it's very well done. Theresa Champagne. Mike Kim and Michael Hilt. Hey, what can I say? It was, it was technically and competently put together, Theresa. Well done, you and your team. I think that it gets across the point of what you're trying to say as far as the mental situation that this individual is fighting, and like I said, you've done something that I don't think I actually could do as well, because like I said, this is not, generally speaking, my wheelhouse, my comfort zone as far as the work I do, but obviously it is for you. Great work. I don't know what to say, guys. Go check out, let me get back to this, hang on a second, I want you guys to go check out the JesterBell channel. Give her a like, give her a subscribe, check out this movie, check out some of her other movies. Again, I apologize if I'm a little bit draggy here, I'm a little bit rusty right now. I've been so busy with SCP Breach. And like I said, please take a look down in the description below to a link to our crowdfunder. We'd appreciate it deeply if you would consider helping us out make this movie, because I think that once it's done, you're going to be very thrilled with it as an SCP fan. As far as Insecurity goes, like I said, the sound was good, the lighting was good, the depth of field use was really nice in this film, Theresa. Very, very fine work to you and your cinematographer there, and if you did the cinematography, then great work. You know, it's a simple, small project. We're talking about someone who's dealing with mental anguish and trying to overcome that. And it looks like by the end of the film that there was some progress made there. And hopefully she can change her mind and go back and get that audition and move on with her life. Scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being awful and 10 being absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna look at it all. I'm not gonna hit it because it's just not my type of movie. I'm gonna look at it for exactly what it was, and I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it was very impressively done, Theresa. I'd like to see more from you, and I look forward to seeing more from you. Okay, guys, well, that's it for this episode. Like I said, give a look down in the description below for a link to our crowdfunder for SCP Breach. I'm gonna really put together a really great movie for you guys, so I hope you guys will jump on board and allow us to do that. For right now, though, that's the end of this episode, so to speak. Not much else to say. So until next time, I am James T. Clement, and have a good one.
To any site security personnel receiving this transmission, this is Dr. Atkins. I'm trapped with members of my team in our lab. Power is sporadic. Autolock gates have been activated, leaving us trapped. Current alarms seem to indicate some form of containment breach. We require immediate assistance and escort from our current location. Sub-Level 4 in the 096 lab. Please, respond with speed. This is Dr. Daniels. God help us all.